going to show you the purchases that I made in June. It's scary now that we're in July. I want to record this while I still had a bit of time to. But yeah, today, this has been mainly charity shop hauls and a couple of eBay purchases and some from Amazon. So I'll try and give you prices if and when I remember. So whenever my girlfriend Karen was over, I went to a couple of charity shops and got these four for £1, which is Watchmen, which I've never seen before, so I'll get that. Black Hawk Down, which is still sealed. Really, really good film. Jerry Bruckheimer, if I'm not correct, no, not mistaken. Rules of Engagement. I love picking up TV shows, and I don't really think I've watched this, so I picked that up. And Designated Survivor. Now, luckily, this is an NTSC one, American version, which I can actually play. And has a nice slip. I know people love their slip covers. In one charity shop, I did get the movie Closer, which is still sealed, with Julia Roberts, Jude Law, isn't it, and Natalie Portman. Really good movie. And A Bit of Fry and Laurie, season 2, for £1.50. I thought I used to watch this growing up, so I thought I would pick that up. I also got, I think this is from British Heart Foundation, first season of Bones, which was £2. I've never watched this, but I've watched quite a bit on Netflix and Amazon Prime, like TV shows, so it's nice to pick up things like this just to put on and watch. Speaking of which, one that I watched whenever Karen was over, whenever we're having our dinner or whatever, was King of Queens. You can see how young Kevin James is there. But yeah, I've watched the first disc of this with Karen, which was pretty good. The next lot were ones that I picked up on eBay. I actually got these for £9.48. So I got the first season of Everybody Loves Raymond, because it's just one of those great shows to watch. The first season of Angel. It's just one of those shows that I did look at the prices of getting the complete collection, and I was just, I'm better just picking them up singly. The first season of Starsky and Hutch, which we'll call it 19 hours. The pilot was from 1975. Flip me. And then after watching my friend Jacob's video to do with X-Files, I thought I'd pick up the first season of X-Files, because I have never really sat down and watched an episode fully. So I thought with him doing reviews and stuff, I'd pick this up. So thanks, Jacob, for bringing X-Files to the forefront of my mind with your great like little series there. I also did pop into CX in Bangor and picked up a couple of things. I got the Friday Night Project, which, if you remember, was Justin E. Collins and Alan Carr. Great show. I did pick up Damages, which was only £1, with Glenn Close. I've never seen it before. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it before. With all the brouhaha to go on with the Northern Ireland Comic Con, I did pick up the first season of The Vampire Diaries, which is probably not something I'll watch, but for the sake of £1, it's got it's got like 5 discs with it. And for £2, I picked up season 2 of Everybody Loves Raymond as well. So they were my purchases whenever my girlfriend Karen was over. So right, let's see if I can do this. So these were some eBay purchases. So these were from a great little place called Music and Magpie. I got Maid Marian and Her Merry Men, the first season, which again was something I watched growing up. Garfield and Friends, Box of Fun, again, how do you not like Garfield? And a movie, Beavis and Butthead Do America, which is such a classic movie. This is from the early 90s, like 1996, late 90s, sorry. It's still such a funny movie. I've been in a real Scooby-Doo mode lately. So on Amazon, I did pick up, I didn't even know this existed. It was Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, which has 26 episodes. Now the runtime, it must be really short, because the runtime's only like 72 minutes. Well, it was like, I think it was like 15 quid for it. So I also picked up a couple of movies, because I want to try and get these. Scooby-Doo Franken Creepy, which was like $3.99, and Scooby-Doo and the Gourmet Ghost, which I think was $4.99. I've been listening to a Hanna-Barbera podcast and basically just trying to pick up the things that they're recommending. These ones I got from eBay for, I think it was £6 including postage, and that's stories from Trumpton, which was like plasticine people. This is funky. Charlie says. So this is like public information films. So you have like John Pertwee doing Splink. You have actually have Jimmy Savile on there. So this is basically like, you know, all the public information things, and there's one to do with Charlie, which is a cat. He keeps meowing and basically saying to his owner, you know, Mommy says always tell your mommy before you go off somewhere. And then the Prodigy actually took the noise of Charlie, who was voiced by Kenny Everett, and put that as one of their songs. So that's probably where you've heard the thing from. Hector's House, which you probably recognise from like an advert many moons ago. I can't remember what it was advertising, but I just remember it did that. Cult TV classics featuring the likes of Duckula. They've actually wrote Duckula and not Count Duckula, which was weird. Jamie and the Magic Torch, Courtland and the Whaleys, Button Moon, Danger Mouse and Rainbow. Speaking of Courtland and the Whaleys, we got the first season of that, series 1, over 2 hours. Again, 13 episodes. And one that everyone probably knows of is Captain Pugwash. 30 heroic adventures from a classic 70s show. And then I did pick up these for £1, which is Beverly Hills Cop Trilogy and G.I. Joe the movie. That was £1 for these all together. Now this was the deal. This was the best deal that I got through the month of June. So just give me 2 secs. So this was the best deal that I got. Okay, so hold on, let's do it this way. Okay, so I did get Mom the David Attenborough narrated Blue Planet on DVD, which was still sealed. So I got that. Casino, one of my favourite gangster movies. Child's Play. I only picked this up, this and another one I only picked up for a certain reason. So Child's Play. Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix and Reese Witherspoon. I always get her and Renée Zellweger mixed up. The Bloody Italian Job. Only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. That's obviously where that came from. That's from that. Kill Bill. Again, I just picked that up just for the sake of it. The first season of Frasier with 4 discs. Seasons 1 to 6 of The Big Bang Theory. The first season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. And the first season of Sex and the City. Now, the reason why I picked up some of those ones like Sex and the City, Kill Bill, was I got 10 DVDs for £1. £1. Now, I've went in there numerous times before. After that, I did actually pick up a set in there for £1, but I don't have it to hand, so I can't be bothered trying to figure out what it was. I know it did have volume 2 of the newer, of one of the Star Wars Clone Wars ones that was just come on to Disney Plus. I know it had that, but whenever I went in then it was 4 for £1, and I've went back in since. It's been 10 for £1, but they haven't had as good a selection as this. So yeah, so that basically concludes my purchases for June. I'm still trying to buy some retro stuff, because if you follow me on my Instagram page, I'm trying to post a picture of like a retro item each day, and Fridays I normally try and do films, although I did forget and had to make it a Saturday matinee instead, so that was a funky name. So yeah, so my details for that are at the end of this video, just in case you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I do have a Facebook, but more active on Instagram and Twitter, to be honest with you. So yeah, I just wanted to show you my purchases here, and yeah, I'm really happy, because you know I've spent less than about 30 odd quid altogether on all these, which I'm really happy with. Well, not 30 quid actually, it'd probably be a bit more than that, considering the Scooby-Doo one was probably the most expensive out of all of them. So what else I'd say, 20, 30, we'll say about 40 quid for all of them there, which I'm more than happy with, and that's great that I've got some ones here that I know I'm going to sit down and watch and probably review as well. So yeah, that concludes my monthly purchases for the month of June, and we'll see what July brings. Thank you very much for watching, and